Vilarino continues his big second half.
Former Villanova assistant.
Vilarino high off the glass. Being up by as many as 23 points, shooting 70% from the floor. Nice takedown the baseline by Alex Vilarino.
Win a couple games at the right time in March and you can be there in the big show.
They went to the NIT in 2014 as there's a nice right-hand layup.
Scanlon on the perimeter. He can create shots for his teammates.
And showed the ability to score the basketball a little bit the other day. Finds Scanlon here and bottoms home a three.
And that's the kind of...
Not early on. Vilarino, bucket, count it, plus the foul.
That can create for other people as well. Here, all the way to the rim, fouled by Moore. Great offense by BU when BU has made the extra pass. So they got to make that second effort at the defensive end.
Vilarino able to separate on the mid-range. We felt like off the air at the half, Bucknell was due for a run. Bison almost coming all the way back, but Vilarino.
And that was a big play.
By four. Vilarino guarded by Ernie Duncan. Nice crossover and a great feed to Max Mahoney for the flush to end the first half.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up. You use speed and your quickness, and Alex Vilarino.
Suk Matone into the game for BU. And Suk converts underneath for his first points of the day.
I'm really liking the create.
BU trailing by 5. UMass Lowell has led all the way except for one tie at 2. Vilarino into the paint, and he gets the roll, and he'll go to the line.
How about that under out of bounds play? Normally you're along the perimeter. No one picked up the shooter Johnson.
Vilarino has room to drive, and he converts. BU leads for the first time today, and Vilarino will go to the line for BU against the full court pressure. Vilarino will bring it up against Kevin Johnson. Still 5-4. Vilarino takes it himself, and the Terriers get 2 more, and that's how the half will end. So the Terriers come back from a 6-point.
It's there for Nelson, but Vilarino able to regain control, working it outside. McCoy drains a tray. Yeah, that's no good. But Vilarino, and they're underneath. Vilarino with his first made.
Back, lost it, but got it back. Scanlon up top. Vilarino down the lane, lays it up and in with a scoop shot. 23-20.
Down. Find a way to get a bucket here. Hart gets rejected. Villanaro, the dish. Tavares Hardy, Loyola's point advantage for the Terriers.
And communication is so important on the basketball court. And Loyola defensively, they weren't talking. They backed into a zone. A new team, they stayed locally. They stayed in the Baltimore area. Got a chance to explore a little bit of the city. They went to the National Aquarium, caught a Wizards game, practice here locally. And look at Mahoney running the floor again. Just impressive.
2.5 minutes to go. Mahoney on Scott. Scott stripped.
Wow, look at the speed.
And Costeco went for the block. It looked like he didn't get him with any body. Was the trailer called?
Yeah, coming down after the...
Another turnover for BU. And a fast break opportunity. Burns misses it, though.
Mahoney does a good job of contesting the shot. Then the rebound falls in his lap.
Oh, and Alex Vilarino turns on the speed. Spins twice and comes up short on the hook shot. Alex Vilarino cleans it up.
Oh, that's just a great defensive stand by Max Mahoney.
And an equally nice drive at the other end. He's had 3 outstanding games in his career against BU. Final seconds of the half. Vilarino trying to make it happen, and he does. Rings the bell with 2 seconds to go in the half. And the Terriers will head to the locker room trailing by 4 after trailing by his elbow from BU athletic trainer Drew Duckett. They've put some tape on the elbow. Suk getting a rest right now as Alex Vilarino.
2 turnovers for Boston. That's your difference. Raiders have too many empty possessions.
6 seconds left to go. Vilarino, nice crossover to the left, off glass, rolls around, falls in.
And the points in the paint.
Boston University will end this first half with their biggest lead of the afternoon. Coach Langer.
He'll kick it out for an open drive by Harper. Back out to Vilarino. He'll leave it for a wide open 3 up and good by Petcash. Andrew Petcash.
Black Knights up court.
Fox working one-on-one on McCoy. No look pass inside, batted away by Scanlon. It was wide of Wilson. Long throw up court to Vilarino. Nice move on Funk to put it in.
So the Terriers were trying to let Suk get back as Petcash ended up playing that wing position.
Alex Vilarino with the first points of the day. If you down, that will be a noon Eastern start here on the Patriot League Network.
Amazing how this schedule flips as Scanlon gets the steal. Here's Vilarino with the Jets.
Vilarino had Harper behind him, but took it in. Mahoney back in, trying to get started, and gets two.
Well, this time we saw a little 2-1-2 action and a steal by Vilarino now.
Hangs and scores, and again, the Terriers get back-to-back buckets, and now it's a 7
jerseys, but the Terriers will get a last shot here.
Can't wait too long. Vilarino with the blow-by, and he scores with 2 seconds left. So good work by the Terriers here to close out this first half, and BU cuts what was
round game.
Andrew Costecca, the leading scorer in the game, with 10 for Loyola. Vilarino and Mahoney each with 7 for BU. The instant update, though, Alex Vilarino now.
The big scorer is Mahoney, 16.3 a game. Pull-up jump shot is dropped by Alex Vilarino. He averages almost 7 a game. He is a red shirt.
They're not following Cutters all the way through.
Turnover. Quickly down the floor with the basketball. Vilarino, and he's up and in. He's got 2 buckets. And just like that, it's Jaworski down inside to Jalise. Back to Jaworski. That won't go, and Jalise couldn't catch the rebound.
They're not a bad idea, but again, the length of Boston U. There's Harper.
Jonas Harper knocks down a triple. We mentioned that's his 31st, but if that's not a moving screen, I haven't seen one.
Wow.
As that basket up and in by Vilarino.
It's for Regisford keeping Colgate in this one. Boston University 22, Colgate 18. Vilarino dribbles away from the Mahoney screen, and Vilarino, a scoring machine. Pocket of Scanlon. Raymond hits the deck, able to get rid of it. Dangerous pass by Burns, stolen away. Here comes Vilarino. Blue skies ahead. Vilarino with a two-handed slam. And like you said,